この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here today for the last reaction to the actual season of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There is one OVA, but that is not on the docket for today's reacting spiel unless something changes and I feel like I desperately need to watch one more episode of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which is a possibility, but we're just gonna go for the last two in episodes 12 and 13. Last week on Dragon Maid, we had the holidays. Just in general, we had a pretty, moving backward, we had a pretty lovely New Year's episode, and right before that, we had a pretty wonderful Christmas episode. Lots of wholesomeness and kind of family vibes, as well as a kind of ridiculous play that all the dragons put on, which turned utterly insane because they're the dragons. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take anything that they do and turn it ridiculous. And it was pretty wonderful. And hey, I mean, the audience enjoyed it. They enjoyed putting it on. It was all a good old time. So coming up on this next episode, these last two episodes, I'm wondering how we're going to wrap up the story of a single core thing of a manga that I think is probably ongoing or like goes on past this point. And there's like one thing that we haven't really focused on, and given that we got the episode title for episode 12 in the end of the last episode, and given that that episode title is Toru and Kobayashi's impactful meeting, we're raising the bar on ourselves. I think we're going to focus a little bit on that sort of mysterious drunken night in the mountains where Toru and Kobayashi actually met, and what happened there, and what events led up to Toru having a giant sword stuck in her and Kobayashi somehow saving her, though we're not quite sure what, like, how literal that is or what it means. But I'm looking forward to focusing on that a little bit and getting maybe a little bit more insight on those little moments that we've had throughout the course of the series where we take a step back from the goofy comedy and take a little bit more of a serious, more somber tone. Which usually happens when Toru's previous world or her previous family comes up in conversation. So anything we can get on that front, I'm interested in. There was also a character at the very end of the stinger of the last episode who I did not recognize. It was a girl with reddish hair, looked relatively like small, relatively petite, and had like a scar or like a coloration of some kind over one side of her face. Curious about who she is and what her whole deal is and whether she's somebody that we should know or recognize as being related to one of our characters, but I don't know at this point. Real curious about that, real curious what other information we're gonna get, and really kind of hoping that we double down on those more somber vibes for this episode at least. Just for a little bit, just a touch of that to counterbalance the comedic goofiness that we've had quite a bit of. So, let's go ahead and watch the penultimate episode of the actual television run of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I've got the episode up. I'm starting with the secondary subs this time because the subs that I've been using have been kind of meh. Hopefully this will be better. We'll see. It's a little bit too little too late, but okay. I've got episode 12 of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid up and ready to go, sitting at 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you'd like to do a syncing thing and sync up your own copy of this episode with the timer-based version, you're welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Bright day in town. Just got rice all over her. Oh, nice. Anything but tail. Not anything. Anything but tail. There we go. Oh. Tail. Hmm. Hmm. On a mission. So right now we're doing like the normalcy of their current life. They've settled into patterns. They're used to all of this. I'm expecting something to shake everything up now. Like arrival of mom. Mmm. Like, arrival of Dragon Mom from Dragon World or something. Hey, why haven't you killed this human yet? I don't know. Something to mess with the wholesome paradigm that we've entered into. Ha! I found you. Magic. Magic. Nice. Who could that be? A package? Hmm. Whoosh. Alright, alright. Looks pretty solid. Seems like she nailed it. But it's not good. It's not perfect. It's not special enough. Mm-hmm. What can I do? She's gonna put fucking tail in it. Oh, another one. Oh, hi. Sweet. She's waiting to be invited in. Nope. Okay. It doesn't help that much. Sorry. Yeah, and you need to be working on your omurice. Is she gonna rope her into being her taste tester? I mean, good ingredients make good food. Who would have thunk it? Shit. Maybe you can get some free stuff. Ha ha ha. the best around. Yeah, this is a business though, Toru. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Oh, okay. It just keeps getting worse and more embellished. Okay. Okay. She's gonna go catch chicken on her own. Oh. Or she's going to Dragon World to get special things. Hmm. Oh man. Weird ingredients from the other realm. Of course. Oh. Oh shit. Does it have... Oh. Elf bathwater? Meat from bull... Can humans eat this stuff? Yeah. You did look like you were... Requires quite a bit of time. Oh. This could be some weird omurice. Okay. What? Yeah, he wants her back. Aw. Definitely not. Not even a little bit. Alright, showed up. Sure. Sure is. I wouldn't expect normal. The average was good enough. Yeah, all she needed to do was make normal omurice. Hmm. That it was great. Oh, she's gonna fall asleep on the train? Do another loop? Maybe. Or she was going to school, maybe. Or to work, blah, blah. Wait, that guy still works here? Uh, uh. Oh, this is that night. I see what we've done. Dragon Slayer. I can't see anything. I see something. Nah. Ah, that can't be real. Oh. Oh, the difference in her voice. Gonna hit us with that. Wait a second, is that a real... Of course that's a response. Whoa. Pathetic, eh? Hey, just talking to her straightforward. It's a big fucking sword. Hey, I don't want your... It's not like I want your help. Drunk programmer strength. Oh, jeez, okay. Oh, now she's weeping. Oh, Jesus, she's that drunk girl. Oh, no. Whoop. The first form of Toru. Hello. Hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, she didn't. Oh. Wait, what? Wub wub. Wait. Wait a second. Oh, Jesus. And there it is. And invite her home. She laughing or crying? Wow. Hi? Oh, there we go. Wow. Yeah, maybe. Sweet. Oh, fuck. Wow. You'll get more chances, though. Oh, hi. Oh, no. Oh, he doesn't hear it at all. How dare they? Damn weather people. Oh, he already put a towel out. He did hear it. Oh, Fafnir. Hi, hi. Always eye on the prize. they chopped it up. Awesome. Nope. Uh-huh. She says as she nuzzles up on her. It's the red hair girl. For show. Okay. That's more than I even hoped for. Yes, tell us. It is her. Unafraid. So. I really like her, like, immediately. Huh. Called out. Never mind. Ah, it was a fake. Fake out. Ah, I got her. Fine, God. But you were curious just a little bit. Oh, and stubborn. What's it feel like being a human? I don't know. Its existence. Hmm. To live freely, eh? Am I really free? What would you want to do? No. Willing slave. Hmm. Well, almost. And we don't get her name, do we? Just being there. That could be really interesting. We haven't gone to the Dragon Realm. She became a maid. Hey. She achieved her dream a little bit. That's really cool. Foggy Mound Coffee. Entry-level object-oriented programming. Gotta love your oop. How's it feel? Okay. Uh-oh. Is that Papa Dragon? I have a feeling that's Papa Dragon. Uh-oh. So there's our shakeup. So we double down on the reasons that we're together, and then we threaten them in the next episode and make that the major conflict. That works. That's what I'm expecting. I could be totally off base, but that's what I'm expecting. I do. Ah. Okay, Emperor of Demise. That's a title. Nightmare in Ivory. I'm just thinking of Jesus. The Hope Devourer. The Cinder King. I'm just thinking of Critical Role Dragon subtitle names because there are a few really good ones. Nightmare in Ivory is one of the better. Geladon, the Nightmare in Ivory. Uh, yeah, yeah, sure, nice. This was a really good episode. So we did kind of part of exactly what I hoped that we would do, which was double down on that night in particular and the way that Toru and Kobayashi initially connected. And I think that the way that we did it was fantastic. It took me a second to grok that we were getting a flashback, and I wasn't quite clear on it. But we transitioned as she was falling asleep on the train to her falling asleep on the train in a different circumstance and ending up drinking and getting way too trashed alone, wandering out into the mountains and finding herself face to face with a behemoth of a creature with a giant sword sticking out of her. Wow. The conversations that they had were pretty lovely, pretty wonderful. And there were definitely some moments that stood out, huh, some moments that stood out. The one that really jumped out at me was the sort of we're kind of laughing and having fun, and then as I mean, I've experienced this when I'm drunk, and I've seen other people go through similar things when they're pretty drunk. Like you're in one mood and then you immediately switch to another mood because of a thought that you have, and in this case, Kobayashi goes from like ha 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 to why am I all alone? Ow. 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 Because there's so much to the way that she said that. It's like, what's wrong? What's wrong with me? Why don't I have anybody in the world that I feel like I'm connected to? Why do I feel so alone? And they relate. They click on that level. Well, I guess me too. I'm all alone in this world as well. Well, why don't you come over to my place? That's great. That's great. There's something else that kind of stood out, which was because you lack faith when Kobayashi goes and touches the sword. The way that Toru was speaking before, it was as though touching the sword of a deity would be really fucking bad for an ordinary human. But for some reason, Kobayashi's lack of faith in things greater than herself prevented her from being harmed by it in any way. And I wonder if that'll have anything to do with uh, a like twist climax here in the end. Like she's unaffected by the magics of the big bad dad dragon, who I'm gonna assume is Toru's family, but I don't know. Interesting. This little scene with Shota and Lukoa is pretty fun and ridiculous. She's playing like a parent with a child playing monster or something, like gah, gah. Yeah, get out, demon, go. Wait, come back, Lukoa, I love you. It's not like I was really worried about you or anything. Baka. It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute moment between Shota and Lukoa, definitely. But the episode's focus is so heavily on Kobayashi and Toru. And man, they nailed some emotional roller coastery stuff for these moments. Goofy to somber to goofy again and all the way back around. Where's the moment where she just goes like oop, 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 oop. I don't know where it is. I think it's like she threatens her or something. Yeah. Drink! Come drink with me! That's great. That's great. And they misunderstand each other and don't quite click a couple of times until it all actually comes together after the offer is made. That's really cool. Oh, and then there's the little moment with Fafnir where he's hardcore gaming, right? He's hardcore gaming and it starts to rain heavily. Actually, where'd it go? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, it starts to rain on the laundry and everything, and we don't see him respond at all. It's as though he's completely invested in the game. But we see Takia come home, and there's already a towel sitting there for him and a change of clothes, change of clean, dry clothes for him, because Fafnir knows, and Fafnir's a bro. That's a lot. There's a lot there, and it's really fucking wholesome, and I like it a lot. And then finally, we get the conversations with one other human being, the conversations that maybe had a significant impact on Toru's life, and at the very least made her question her own freedom. Am I free? What choices do I have? And if I could make a choice, what would I choose to do? And given the opportunity to become a maid, as this small human girl was interested in becoming, to enslave herself to somebody, it gets her thinking a little bit. It gets her involved. And we see, although they don't, and maybe they'll find out in this next episode, but maybe they won't, we see that this girl has succeeded in her goal. She's become a maid. We don't know if she's fallen in love with her master or anything, but she's become a maid and made a choice for herself, and that's pretty cool. And has inspired Toru to do the same kind of thing. And it's, I think, from what we see, it's pretty clear and pretty easy to say that it's been good for her and good for everyone around her. It's been a positive experience. But we spent a lot of time doubling down on why this is important, why this matters to our characters, and what they've accomplished, what they've achieved together. We get to see their wholesome schedule, their life working. Kana goes to school, Toru cleans the house and is excited about it, thinks about making dinner, goes to the market, haggles with people, keeps her reputation up, dries the laundry, all that stuff, and loves it. And now it's under threat. So, what's going to happen? I feel like the dynamic I'm going to go out on a limb and just assume that the dragon coming through that portal is Toru's parent, probably her father. Because we've gotten those flashes before where we've talked about Kobayashi's family, and then we've sort of entered Toru's brain space, and it's been like, kill them all, kind of like Fafnir was the first time he was on the phone. I'm gonna assume that it's her father. I think that the dynamic of like, I'm really invested in thing, but my parent doesn't want me to do it because they have other things that they want me to do is super common both in real life and in anime. I think the most recent example of it that I've seen has been Chihayafuru. Taichi, one of the major characters, has a mother who doesn't want him to be doing the Karuta thing at all. So that kind of dynamic is really frequent, but there are lots of spins that can be put on it, given the fact that we're not dealing with people, we're dealing with motherfucking giant dragons with the power to bring about Armageddon/Ragnarok. So this could be real bad that there's a gigantic dragon man. There are all kinds of things that we could do here. We could have all of the dragons who've entered this world and found reasons to care about it, like stop him and throw him back to the other realm, or we could have Toru convince him that this is the place for her, or any number of other things. I don't know. Maybe Kobayashi will duke it out by just yelling down this gigantic dragon creature, and telling him that he should fuck off and leave his daughter to do what she wants. That could be cool too. I'm pretty excited for this last episode of the actual storyline plot thing. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. I'm gonna take a breaky thingy, do a syncy thingy, and make sure that all the tracks are synced up for the next episode, but I'll see you in a moment. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We are ready to rock for Kobayashi's Dragon Maid episode 13. Beep beep timer. Alright, we're in the sky. Are we following a big bad dragon lad dad? Yeah, I think we are. It's got the mustache. It's got like a mane almost. Cool. Be safe. Yes. It's gonna get stuck all over you, dude. uh, Careful what you wish for. So she's gonna see it coming. Maybe. Maybe not. All right. Playing in the park. Mmm. Mmm. Is she gonna eat it? Nope. My everything. Just chunks of tail floating in it. Haha, gotcha. That's quite a line. It's because I'm me. Alright, we're splitting the party. And she's got the scarf on. Again? Okay. Don't go crazy with it. Alright, perfect time for something terrible to happen. But to whom? Ah, the inevitability of human mortality. The self-doubt. Oh. Yep. She'll die. And you'll watch. This track is amazing. This isn't forever. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, the presence. And in her moment of doubt. Ha ha. Hello. To bring you back. Yes, it is. Don't doubt. But she will. Holy shit! We're gonna have to go to the Dragon Realm and get her back. Let's go. She's not coming back unless we do something. She went to the other realm. She's gone. And now everything you've had is lost. Just kind of in shock. Doesn't know what to do. Ooh. Okay, how do we resolve this? And life without Toru. Microwaving her coffee. Oh. Everything falling apart. Yeah, gotta grab that by the handle. Oh, ta 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 ta. Oh, jeez, that would fuck your feet. I get it. It's all good. Just in her own head, yo. Takia notices. Yeah. Hmm. Acting tough, huh? Back to Konbini Bentos. Come on, you just gonna let this happen, Kobayashi? No, you're not. Our new routine starts in. Fucking no. Fucking no. Wrong kind of bags. Just life goes on. Nope. Nope, nope. I mean, we're meant to hate this, right? That's the whole point is that we're meant to hate this. And it's working. Thanks. I hate it. Thanks, KyoAni. You did it. I'm mad. No. She's just trying to block it out, man. No pressure. That's pretty great. Ooh. Oh. Weaklings not pulling multiple all-nighters in a row. Kinda already went somewhere else, now you are alone. Laundry everywhere. Oh. That's what you're dwelling. Oh. Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Is this a dream? That would be so fucking cruel. We're going all Dutchy. Hello. I don't know if I trust this. Why'd you come back? How'd you come back? This isn't a dream. No! I guess Dad is not a fan. Fuck. Is he gonna destroy the world? He's gonna destroy the world and she has to stop him. Shit. This is where I belong, yo. Kobayashi? Kobayashi? This is your chance. Thank you. Fuck you. Kobayashi? Isn't that what you would want? But until that day. But until that day. Nope. 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 Don't do it. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes. Do it anyway. Alright, now you have fucked up. Still an opportunity to talk. Which is worse? And it all builds to this moment. Come on, Kobayashi, get it together. Standing up like Ippo. Let's go. Fuck yeah, she did. There are a couple. So our mere presence. She's my fucking maid. Yeah, I do. What do you know about humans, yo? Nope. Back the fuck off, Dad. Oh, a duel in a different pocket? Let's go. Okay. Hey, she's gonna fight her dad for you, dude. but but the scenes from the OPA. Ah. No, you. No, you. Full dragon form. Let's go. What does Pops look like? Jesus. Kana? Oh boy. That's some crazy effects work. Hey, chill. No. No. Let me say something. She's got her taped up glasses. What's the point? You're way over the top. Just dial it back a little bit. As in any relationship, regardless of the differences. The doubt again. Good shit, Kobayashi. Okay. But let her make her own choice, man. And there's the scene. Clunk. What do you mean? How about you're everything? And the sun also rises. Omurice time! I assume. Though that was a fried egg, so no. Got a raid? Thanks, Georgie. What? And the world marches on. Ah, you love it, buddy. Oh, and she's dead. What's that reaction, I wonder? You wanna come with? Yeah, come meet my parents. Yeah. Oh. No. Sure, but until then. That was a pretty fantastic ending. I wonder if the ending is anime original, or if this is how the actual manga goes. I'm curious about that. Let me know in the comments if you're familiar with both forms of the media. I thought this was really well done. It's a it's a pretty predictable story thread once we see that the father is coming, that we're gonna have an interaction like that, and that likely Kobayashi will end up speaking up. But the way that we actually executed it beat for beat, the way that KyoAni executed it beat for beat, having Kobayashi's words not really sink in at first to the father, but be enough to bolster Toru's conviction and cause her to be willing to fight for what she actually wants. It's pretty fucking nice. And then the final speech by Kobayashi was also wonderful. And you can take it as analogous or a mirror to all kinds of real life relationships and difficulties if you want to, or you can view it as a sort of a silly story about a dragon falling in love with a human. But it fits the archetype of falling for someone outside of what your family might be willing, you know, might allow. But she came back. I think the real sell of the episode, though, isn't the conclusion, which we kind of saw coming. It's this middle portion between Toru's departure. It's the majority of the episode. This middle third between Toru's actual departure, which is gorgeous, by the way. The stark contrast of the overexposed bright white background and then his whoosh of his like cloak of stars and other realms and shit. That is cool. That is just a really great visual. And Kana's the only one who really sees it. But it's this portion where we start at this moment of Kobayashi, unaware of what has happened, unaware that anything crazy has transpired, and all the way through, she doesn't quite get it, and then she gets it, and then it's sort of a shogunai, like, well, she's gone. She chose to leave, right? I can't do anything about that. So be it. And so she struggles and she tries to just go on her own, but we see her immediately kind of freak out. She pushes up her glasses like 3 times in shock and just sort of scratches her head and is lost. She's adrift. It's unexpected. And she doesn't know what to do about it. Doesn't know if there's anything she can do about it. All she can try to do is keep on keeping on. But it's hard. She's not used to doing these things. She's come to rely on Toru over the course of their time together. Spills the milk, breaks a mug, spills the coffee. All kinds of stuff goes wrong. She's unfocused in her work, and Takia picks up on it. And she just sort of answers matter-of-factly. Yeah, she's gone. Oh, I see. And he's got a similar relationship building with Fafnir, so he can understand what that might feel like. Like, what if Fafnir just disappeared? That might be weird. The whole place is off and wrong. Not quite what it should be. Not used to doing these chores anymore. Not used to any of it. But she doesn't complain, and she doesn't have a moment where she like breaks in any way. Kobayashi is resilient and sturdy, and she's just going on. Nothing to do about it. but she's also turning down drinks, and she ends up with Kana gone, truly, truly alone. Everything's different everywhere. Tadaima, but the home is empty. The laundry everywhere. It doesn't have that brightness, and it all comes together in this shot, where we pull out wide and Kobayashi is alone in the dark, under the kotatsu, with laundry everywhere and shit. This segment of the episode, this center segment, is what sells it. Because she never speaks out how this makes her feel. She's still kind of confused by it and just going on, keeping on, keeping on. But we feel it. That's showing, not telling. That's direction. Deftly put together to make us understand. I think I said it during the reaction, but I hate it. And that's the point. And that means it's working. And it's perfect, because we need that feeling of hating it for this moment to really hit. The angles are Dutch. Everything's all crazy. And I didn't trust it at first because it's almost too good to be true. But she's back. She's here. But I came back. And now my dad's here to drag me back again. We've reunited. We've regained the thing that we've been looking for. We've seen what it's like when it's working. We've seen what it's like when Toru's gone and it sucks. It's not as good. And now the threat is that Pops is here to make it be that way forever, to take her back, and that's it. And Toru refuses. And Kobayashi refuses. And her refusal is enough to push Toru to stand up for herself, for what they have. And she does. And she fights. But in the end, it's Kobayashi stepping into the middle of that fight that maybe doesn't convince Toru's dad, but it's enough to get him to back down, and that's enough. That's enough for us. And it won't be for forever. There's a time limit. But Toru says it. She'd rather have this than not have had it. And she'd rather have it for as long as she can. So for now, that's all that matters. I think that's really well done. Is it the most mind-bogglingly complex storyline that I've ever seen? Absolutely not. Does it matter? Absolutely not. It's good, it's solid, it's wholesome. And for this show, which has otherwise been fluff, like really good fluff, but fluff, it's been fun, enjoyable entertainment. It's also got some stuff to it. It's got some meat on its bones and some soul and some heart. And I appreciate that. It's got a nice balance. I think overall, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid for a one-cour show is a knockout victory. It's a knockout success. It's got the kind of moments that enter into the public subconscious and can be memed to hell, but it's also got things that'll make you feel a genuine connection and a relationship with these characters, and great humor, great comedic timing, repeatedly over and over, solid production, thanks KyoAni. All in all, I think this is a really damn good show. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. I like it a lot. I don't know if it'll make its way onto my tippy top 10 favorites list at any point. But it's up there. It's pretty damn good. for a one core seasonal manga adaptation of a semi comedy wholesomeness manga. Yeah, that's my jam. This is good. And a well written storyline at the end. Love it. Okay, we're gonna wrap there for today. We do still have the OVA just floating around and ready to be watched. We will check that out next week, which gives me a little bit more time to figure out what I want to do for the next show in this slot. I think we're really kind of running down the list of options for KyoAni shows, considering if I want to continue to do the whole KyoAni catalog thing. We've got like Chunibyo and Kyokai no Kanata and Myriad World Phantom Colors, which I probably don't care about that much. But and Tamako. I can't forget Tamako. So maybe we'll pull one more time. It's been a little while since we actually pulled a show for the KyoAni slot. So maybe we'll pull once more because there wasn't a clear victor amongst Tamako, Chunibyo, Kyokai no Kanata. There wasn't a clear winner amongst those. So we'll see what the community says and what people really want to see. In any case, I think that Kobayashi's Dragon Maid has been a wonderful show. I hope you've enjoyed the ride. If it's your second or umpteenth time watching this show, I hope you enjoyed my tiny contribution to commentating on it. And if it was your first time watching it along with me, thanks. That's cool. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be moving on to something else soon, but next week we do have the OVA to tide us over a little bit. I don't know what it's going to consist of, but it should be fun. So, I've been Teeaboo. This has been Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, episodes 12 and 13. I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for the OVA, and probably the poll will go up at the same time. So, I'll see you there. Peace.